Hey guys, welcome to Film World. Today I'm going to explain a horror thriller film called Truth or Dare from 2018. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. Olivia is a college student who is planning to build houses with Habitat for Humanity over spring break. As she is done recording a video message for the public, her childhood friend and roommate Marky comes there and says to her that she needs to come on a trip with them over the summer break, as it will be their last chance to spend time together. Olivia tries to protest, saying that she already signed up for the Habitat, but her friend tells her she already unsigned her from the program. Olivia finally agrees with her, and after packing their stuff, they later leave for Mexico with their group of friends. In Mexico, they enjoy their time by going to different places and recording videos of themselves. At night, they go to a party where everyone enjoys themselves by dancing or drinking, while Olivia spends most of the time recording videos of all her friends. She notices her friend Marky dancing with some other man instead of her boyfriend Lucas, and goes to silently bring her back to their table. When Marky is back with her boyfriend, Olivia goes to the bar to drink something and is approached by one of her classmates, Ronnie, who tries to flirt with her but is stopped by a man sitting on the other side of the bar. Olivia stops Ronnie from getting into a fight with the man, and after he goes away, she accepts the man's offer to have a drink with him. The man introduces himself as Carter, and after finding that Olivia and her friends are trying to find a drinking place that stays open overnight, he offers to take them somewhere. After some initial resistance from her friends, she manages to convince them to follow Carter. Carter leads them through a little mountain and brings them to an abandoned castle and brings them drinks. Mesmerized and terrified at the same time, they take his drinks and carefully look around. Olivia goes into an empty room to take videos and accidentally kicks something, but she has to leave due to the intense smell coming from the place. When they have gathered again in the hall, Carter says that they should spend some more time here and suggests that they play the game of Truth and Dare. They agree with his offer and all sit in the circle to play the game. During the game, one of their friends, Tyson, reveals that Olivia has a crush on her friend Marky's boyfriend Lucas, but she denies it. When it is Carter's turn, he picks the truth and they ask what are his intentions with Olivia. To everyone's shock, he replies that he needed someone with friends whom he can trick to come here. He reveals that he is okay if strangers die as long as he gets to live. He tries to leave, but Olivia follows him asking for an explanation, and he tells her that this game is real. It will find him wherever you go, and if the person fails to do the given task, they will die. He soon leaves after that, and when Olivia turns toward her friends, they disappear from there and stand in front of her with scary faces, but this vision is just for a moment, because when she turns back again, they are all sitting there asking her if she is alright. They all dismiss what Carter said and decides to go back. After the summer break ends, Olivia goes back to school, and on her first day, she finds Truth or Dare written on her desk, but she just thinks of it as her classmates playing a prank on her. After school, she goes back home and takes some flyers from a vendor before going inside. As she goes inside the house, Tyson apologizes for his behavior during the trip and tries to offer a forged prescription, but she ignores it and goes to her room. Inside the room, she sees the flyer she got from the vendor and is shocked to see Truth or Dare written on it, but still ignores it. Just then, her friend Marky comes into her room and says that they need to mend their friendship because Olivia is the only family she has after her father killed himself. They make up when Olivia assures her that Lucas is like a brother to her and that she has no feelings for him. The next day at school, Olivia again finds Truth or Dare written on her car and tries to blame her classmates, but they reply that there is nothing written on her car. Frustrated, Olivia again goes to the library to find Marky, but there, all the students turn into hallucinations with scary faces and repeatedly ask Olivia truth or dare. Forced by them, she picks the truth and has to reveal her best friend's secret, so she shouts out loud that Marky is cheating on her boyfriend Lucas. Everything goes back to normal after that, but Marky and Lucas, who were also in the library, walk out in protest without listening to her explanation. Meanwhile, their friend Ronnie is in the bar where a girl asks him truth or dare, and without thinking much, he chooses to dare. Ronnie is dared to flash his private parts and is about to do so, but backs out when someone in the audience makes fun of him. After he declines to fulfill the dare, he gets possessed and falls off the snooker table, breaking his neck. Back at Olivia's place, she tries to explain to her friends what happened, but no one believes her. Just then, they receive a video of Ronnie dying in the club. After watching the video, Olivia tries to say that the game followed them from Mexico and it is real, but they still don't believe her, saying Ronnie only fell because he was very drunk and she shouldn't believe the words of a mentally unstable tour guide. Lucas comes there to pick up his stuff, and after listening to Olivia, he says that she sounds crazy and leaves the place. When he is walking on the road, he hears someone whispering his name, but no one is in sight. He continues walking and then sees Truth or Dare written on the wall, and it also burns into his arm. He quickly calls Olivia and says to her that he believes her now, and they decide to meet at her house. During the call, he reveals that he has had feelings for Olivia since they met, as he has picked the truth during the game. Lucas goes back to Olivia's place where they gather all of their other friends and tries to warn them about the game. Olivia says that the game is happening in the order they played in the castle, and Lucas tells them how his arm got burnt. Tyson asks him to show the mark, but his arm is healed now. He tells them that it is because he played the game. Marky doesn't believe what they are saying and moves to go to her room, but Olivia stops her, saying she can't be alone because it's her turn. Just then she receives a text message asking her truth or dare, and after she takes dare, she has to break Olivia's hand. Marky tries to get out of it, but Olivia says that she will die if she doesn't fulfill her dare and forces her to break her hand. They take Olivia to the hospital where their friend Brad is asked truth or dare by a possessed body of a dead old man when he goes to the vending machine alone. He chooses the truth, and just then his father comes there and he is forced to tell his father that he is gay. He comes back inside where Lucas and Olivia are waiting for him and tells them that he got his turn. Olivia says that Tyson is the next one, and they rush to find him as he still doesn't believe in the game. Meanwhile, Tyson goes for his med school interview where he is asked truth or dare by his interviewer, and after choosing truth, he doesn't answer truthfully, which leads to him stabbing himself with the pen. Olivia and other friends reach there, but the door was locked from inside during all the commotion, and they only see Tyson's blood coming out from under the door. Tyson's girlfriend Penelope is horrified by the accident, but she is worried that it is her turn next. Her friends stayed with her as Lucas advised her to choose the truth and answer truthfully. They leave Penelope alone in the room and search the internet to find Carter, but instead they find a story of a woman named Giselle who burned a person alive, and as they watch the video of the incident, they find that it was because she was playing truth and dare. They find the woman's Facebook ID and leave her a message saying they want to meet her and know why she did that. In the meantime, Penelope is asked truth or dare, but the game doesn't let her choose the truth, and after choosing dare, she is forced to walk on the rooftop while being drunk, but her friends let her fulfill her dare but holds a mattress for her as she falls on it, safe from any danger. Later they get a message from Giselle and goes to meet her. She tells them that they went to Mexico for the trip, found that church and played the game there. She tells them that the game followed them from there and it was a karmic payback for her friend thrashing the place. When they ask her about why Penelope couldn't choose the truth, she tells them that it is because the game is happening in the order they played, and they had decided that after two persons choosing the truth, the next one had to choose the dare. And after coming back, she and Sam were the only one who survived, so they decided to add another group into the game to delay their turns. Before they could ask any other question, Giselle takes out her gun, revealing that she has been dared to kill Olivia, but Penelope dives in front of Olivia and dies instead. As she failed her task, Giselle kills herself in front of them. When they come back home, they again search the internet and finds that there was once a massacre at that place, and a girl named Inez Reyes is the only survivor of that incident. Just then Olivia gets a dare to sleep with Lucas, and when they finish the act, Lucas has his turn, and after choosing the truth, he reveals that even though he cares for Olivia, he truly loves Marky. Lucas and Olivia then goes to find Inez as they couldn't find Marky. They get to meet Inez, who couldn't speak, and communicate with them by writing. Inez tells them that she was the nun at that church with many other girls, and they were all abused by their priest. So one of the nuns summoned a demon named Calix, who possessed their game. Priest was killed when he tried to approach another girl because she was possessed by Calix, but the demon still didn't want to stop, so he made them keep playing, which led to other girls dying. She says that the girl who summoned the demon again performed a ritual to trap him by chanting a spell and putting a sacrifice in the pot, and as long as the pot remained sealed, the demon would stay trapped. After listening to the story, Olivia mentions that she found a broken pot during the tour of the church, and Inez tells them that it was the sacrifice, and now the person who broke the pot will have to perform the ritual. She says that the key part of the ritual is cutting their tongue, and reveals that she was the person who summoned the demon, and she can't speak because she cut her tongue to trap the demon. Lucas and Olivia Olivia leave the place, determined to find Sam who freed the demon. Meanwhile, Brad gets his turn again and is dared to steal his father's gun and threaten him with it. He fulfills the dare, but during the process is killed by another officer who was watching him threaten his father with a gun from afar. Olivia and Lucas try to save Brad, but when they come out, he is already killed. Olivia is the next one to play the game and dares to tell Marky the secret she fears the most. Having no choice left, Olivia tells Marky that one day she went to her house after she got into a fight with her parents, but Marky's father sexually assaulted her, and in anger, she told him that Marky will be better if he is dead. After listening to the truth, Marky walks away while Olivia goes to the police station where she finds that Sam and Carter are the same person, so she secretly takes a picture of his address from the police records. Olivia and Lucas goes back to their place where they find Marky sitting with the gun in her hand. Olivia quickly approaches her friends and says that she only lied to her because she wanted to protect her and she regrets every day what she said to her father. Marky is distressed by the game but tells Olivia that it was not her fault because her father already tried to kill himself before that. Olivia then says that they will change the flow of the game and they all go to Carter's place and force him to go with them to the church in Mexico. There, they force him to say the spell 7 times with a gun to his head, and when he starts chanting the words, the place starts to shake and break, but Olivia tells Carter to continue chanting. There, Lucas is dared to kill Olivia and Marky, but he refuses to do so and gets possessed. Olivia forces Carter to cut his tongue to fulfill the ritual as they hold down a possessed Lucas. Before Carter could complete the ritual, Lucas breaks free and kills Carter and himself before the ritual is completed. Marky gets her turn next and is dared to shoot Olivia, but Olivia advises her to refuse the dare, and when she does that, she gets possessed by Calyx. Olivia forces the demon into the game and asks him truth or dare, and when he chooses truth, she asks him how they can get out of this. Demon replies that Carter was the only person who could stop this because he freed the demon, and now they can't stop the game unless everyone involved in the game is dead. After listening to the demon, Olivia records a video telling everyone about the game and posts it online. At the end of the video, she asks truth or dare involving everyone who watched the video into the game, delaying her and Marky's turn. To watch more explanations of these kind of movies, click on the videos on your screen and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.